back to Pretty Girl Stock. I'm your host, Jasmin Bellamy, and today we're going to be talking about some exciting news. We'll be talking about Tesla and their earnings call. On October the 21st, they will be giving an earnings call, and we'll see exactly what Tesla did in the third quarter. My estimate is that they would have crushed earnings. Even through the pandemic, Tesla has really seemed to be functioning very well under the leadership of Elon Musk. So if we look back at today, we started off with a green day, and then once the news got out that the stimulus might not be coming through, we ended off with the red. But that's okay because Tesla has so many products. They have so many companies under one company that we are destined to make money in the long term with Tesla. Tesla is a growth stock. So if you're looking at Tesla today, looking at, okay, how much money can I make with Tesla today? You're looking at it the wrong way. Tesla will grow over the years, and in a few years from now, you will not be able to get Tesla at the price that you can today. So right now, we're really saving money by having our shares in place. And how I want you to play this, I want you to build out your position. So make sure whatever you can afford that you're not going to miss. Don't skip paying any bills or anything like that. Whatever money you can afford to invest into Tesla, you may want to build that out because over the next few years, Tesla is going to get really big and you really want to already have your position set up. So if we take a look at Kathy Woods from ARK Invest, she still has Tesla as her number one holding. So don't be afraid. We did see a big crash today. We saw the numbers go up and down, and we saw Tesla kind of sell off to the downside. Tesla is one of those stocks that is really unpredictable. Sometimes when they have earnings, they also have a sell to the downside, and that's kind of what Tesla is a little known for, but that's okay. We're not looking at Tesla for today. We're looking at what Tesla can do years from now. So you already want to be ahead of the curve, and that's part of winning in the stock market. It's not always looking at what we can get today. So if we look on earnings whispers, you can see the chart here, and it looks like they do have a lot of growth, and most likely they will report earnings. There are some short sellers who have interest in Tesla, and Tesla is just one of those stocks that when they report that they've made an earnings, sometimes people sell off. So the run up was all the way till earnings day. And then people start to sell off either the day before or a few days before. And when earnings is announced, they really sell off. So you can see a potential move either 10% to the upside or 10% to the downside. Don't have your position built out too big to where it may tank your whole portfolio. If you're using margin, you don't want to have a margins call on your stocks. And that's where you've borrowed money to buy stocks. And when they do a margin call, you either have to pay off that margin out of pocket or you have to sell off some of your stocks. So that's not what we want. We want to invest smart. So just have enough money in there that is your own money and have enough to cover if anything happens, just in case. But we want to invest smart, so don't over leverage yourself. Don't put too much in there, and don't over leverage the use of margin. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. This channel has been created to help new investors learn how to research, learn the stock market, and stay on top of the latest news. We can see that people usually do sell off around earnings time. So you can look here and see the previous earnings. I really love earningswhispers.com. Friends of mine and people that are new to the stocks, I always tell them sign up with FinViz and earningswhispers.com. It really helps you navigate through earnings season, and I have been very profitable using earningswhisper.com. Now, FinViz is really great too because you can use it daily. They also have nice charts laid out. If you're a new investor, you can just use their charts to kind of get an idea of what you're getting into. So if we look at the chart here, see that Tesla does have a support line and that the stock usually does bounce back. Sometimes we have to wait a month or two, but Tesla stock usually is good for bouncing back. So there's no worries in investing in Tesla. I believe that Tesla will also be good even in the election. We know we've had a lot of volatile days and moments where the stock is just sinking. We are waiting for those stimulus packages. We are waiting for the Republicans and the Democrats to come together on the stimulus and all of the financial help that will help everyone. When those talks are unclear, that builds a certain amount of uncertainty in the market, and we see that people do sell off. But what I want you to do is not be worried. So if we look here at the graphs, we can see that we are just in the baby stages. We're in the infant stages of the EV car. We are in the infant stages of EV car sales right now. That's why you want to really build out your positions in whatever EV companies you feel confident in that will lead us into the future. Now, I feel very confident in Tesla because all the research that I've done, everything that they're doing, from the batteries to the mining to the car insurance, everything that they're doing really looks positive for the future. So I believe that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, our shares will be worth so much. They may even do a few more splits in the future, but we don't know yet. But what we want to do is make sure that we're holding on and we're not selling out of fear. Because if you've been with Tesla for a while, you'll know that Tesla can be up one day, then down the very next day, and then it can skyrocket a day later off of little news, phenomenal news. It can sell off. So it's really a very volatile stock. But if you look at it on the year, we're up over 700%. So if you had Tesla a year ago, you would have gained over 700% right now. So what I want you guys to do is to really do your research, know why you're investing into Tesla, know what you're getting into. There is no other company right now that is comparable to them, and you're making a smart investment. When the market tanks, do not sell. If at all possible, hold on, hang in there. It will be back as soon as this election, as soon as all the election uncertainty and all of the virus uncertainty disappears, everything will most likely bounce back. So there's no need to panic sell. What we don't want to do is have our stocks fall and then we panic sell, try to jump into another stock. That one falls, we panic sell and jump into another one. And that's how you leave a lot of money on the table. And I believe that's why a lot of people do lose in the stock market. So what you want to do is, one, don't buy the stock at too high of a price. Make sure you have a plan. You want to enter the stock at its median, average, or lower. You don't want to run in when it's already running up, when the stock is already high. So you want to make sure you have a plan built out for that so that you can be successful. If you have that game plan mapped out, you won't be afraid when the market sinks or tanks, or even if we have a mini crash, you'll be ready. You'll know what's going on. You also know why you're invested into a certain company. And I just want you to really realize we are in the beginning, so there's lots of room to grow in Tesla. There's tons of room to grow in Tesla. Don't use any money that you will be missing in the near future. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Please share and subscribe to the channel. This channel is to help new investors learn the stock market, learn how to research, and stay on top of the latest news. Thanks for watching.